I've had many of you ask me, Rob, do you ever hunt customer wrap rolls? And I've always said that I used to, but I kind of got away from it. So today, we've got ourselves a customer wrap rolls box. Hey everybody, it's Rob the RobFindsTreasure, and that's right, I got myself a customer wrapped rolls box, and there's a little bit of a story to this one. So I was going to my bank today and I was asking them if they had any customer wrap rolls, and they said ironically they just had a gentleman bring them a whole bunch of wrapped rolls. And I was like, okay, how many did you bring you? And they said, we have it in the bin. And when they pulled them out, there was 43 of these hand wrapped container rolls. These are the exact same rolls that I use when I roll my coins. So I was a little bit nervous at first, but there's no marks. I don't think they're searched. I checked a lot of ends on the coins, and there's a lot of copper, and a lot of new ones as well. So I don't really know what to think. You can see what I'm seeing here. And I thought, man, I don't know. Do I want to take these? But they had a whole red bin full of them. And I thought, why not? You never know what you get. Customer wrap rolls are tough because they could be returns that were searched, or they could be something else. So I pried a little bit deeper and I said, well, do you know if he usually brings you pennies? And they said, no. Actually, in fact, the gentleman brought this in a jug and was asking how we could deposit it into his account. And they said he needs to wrap them in order for them to take them. So I guess he went back home. About 4 hours later, came back in. He had rolled all of these up. Long story short, I have 43 rolls from one customer, and then I asked them if I can get 7 more rolls so I can fill up a box, and they sure enough had about 15 rolls just like the ones I just pulled out right here. I grabbed 7. I should have grabbed all 15, but I didn't, and they gave them to me in a bank bag. Well, I love this silver nitrate box from our silver nitrate versus RFT series, so when I got home I thought, let me just go ahead and put these into this box and make a custom wrapped rolls box out of it. So that's the skinny. 43 of these container wrapped rolls from one customer, 7 more from whoever knows brought it in, I don't know. Let's hunt 50 rolls of custom wrap rolls. I'm excited to get into it. We'll see how this goes. If I end up not finding copper or anything good, it could be a quick video, but if you're watching it, I must have found something worth filming. All right, I'll bring you back in on the first find. Figured I'd point out I just poured the first roll into my hands, and the good news is, looks like we got some copper. So I think we got a hunt. We'll have to see how this goes, and I'll be checking for errors and varieties along the way. And we'll see you shortly, I hope. Said I'd bring you in on the first find. We're still in roll number 1, and take a look at this. One of my faves. A really nice 1959 Lincoln Memorial cent. That's my first find. What other goodies are in the box? So I'm on roll number 8. We still don't have any wheat cents. I found my first foreign. It is a Canadian 1982. Pretty toned, pretty beat up. Up to 3 1959s. One's a beauty, a couple of uglies. But it dawned on me about a roll ago, I'm not seeing any shield cents. So I went back through my discard bin and was like, where are the shield cents? We have 5 shield cents. That's all I got in the first 8 rolls. So that's 400 pennies, 8 shield cents, which tells me that maybe the majority of this is going to be from, well, I guess I didn't think about what was in these rolls either. I guess I'll pay attention to that. So the irony of it is, maybe this jug of coins was something that was pre-2009. It was sitting in a closet and they decided to finally cash it in. I don't know. Not going to make too much guesses right now. The bottom line is 5 shield cents and the first 400 pennies is definitely odd. Let me get back to the hunt. I'll keep you posted. Roll 14. We have found a few more shield cents. I bring in though because we found another Canadian 1981. No wheat cents still. I'm getting ready to hunt roll number 20 of the box. And the last roll had quite a few shield cents. And I think I'm finding the shield cents based on what I've seen in these rolls and not finding any in these other customer wrapped. So I'm going to wrap up, if you will, this shield cents dilemma. Looks like the container wrapped rolls of these type from that one customer Must have been before 2009. And these ones are just regular customer wrap rolls. By the way, still no wheat cents. Roll 24. We're finally going to have our first wheat cent of the box. 1956 out of Philly. Well, the wheat cents have been few and far between, but we're on roll number 30, and we have one. And it could be old. Looks pretty slick on the back. Gotta be old. Is that a 1922D? No. It's a 1927D. I'm not mad at it. But for a second there, I thought for sure it was a 1922D. And I know it could be damaged, but is it me or does that look like there's two Ds on there? 1927 Denver. Very interesting shadowing, but that certainly looks suspicious. $1927 Denver. Man, I thought we found a 22D. But we'll take a 27 Denver. It's only our second of the box. And it's a 20s. We'll add it to the finds. I can say finds plural now because we do have that. And pray for some more. Roll 32. We're going to have our third wheat cent of the hunt. 1945 Denver. We'll take that all day. We're up to 3 now. Maybe the box is heating up. Roll 41, and this one was a surprise. 1921. Facing directly at me. I will take it all day. A second 20s wheat cent of the box. It's only 4, but 2 20s. Roll 44. Wheat cent number 5. 1956D again. Started with one. Hopefully we don't end with that one. And there's another one. Well, we finished that customer wrapped rolls box, if you will. And you know what? We had light finds. Only 5 wheat cents. 2 56Ds. A 45D. And then, of course, you can't get mad at the 20s. A 27 Denver that I thought looked like a 22. And a 1921. And for those that want to get a little bit longer look at it, you can see why I thought it was a 22 at first. But it's a 27 Denver. The side finds, a few Canadians, some 09s, a stack of 59s, including a beauty, and believe it or not, 369S's. Wasn't expecting that. Now, despite the lack of finds, we did find a couple of oldies, and on top of that, because there was very few shield cents in here, it made for a fun hunt because I got to look through a lot of 80s and 90s pennies for the heirs and varieties that I have listed here, as well as a few other that are not listed here. So the box took me a little bit longer than normal because I wanted to do a complete search of those 80s and 90s possible varieties, but would have loved to see some more Wheaties, although I'll take a couple in the 20s versus 9 or 10 in the 40s and 50s all day. Hopefully you enjoyed this different hunt for me. I don't hunt customer wrap rolls too much. I might get in to start doing it a little more often, especially if I'm going to find some oldies in there because I don't see a lot of those in my bank boxes. If you enjoyed this hunt, I'd appreciate a thumbs up. And as always, everyone, happy hunting. And thanks for watching.